Jaime Hayon, španski umetnik, dizajner. Njegova instalacija Turnir je na Trafalgar Square-u otvorila prošlogodišnji London Design Festival. Takvi prestižni projekti su lansirali Jaime Hayona u prvi red kreatora novog talasa koji pomeraju granice između umetnosti, dekoracije i dizajna. Inače, ja se izvinjavam, ja sam Jovana i oblačim se kao Rijana, a Hayon ima sklonost da se oblači u zeku.
You love one.
Yeah, I think so.
You think so?
Yeah, I really like it.
And you are full of idea and combine the things.
I like it, for me it's really natural. No, I always think that there's a lot to do, because there's many, people get boring because they don't want to experiment and they just do what it's set to them to do. But I always thought that that's not what I should do. Like I should do my own style, and I should visualize things differently because that's how I believe life is interesting,
Yeah. And you are from Madrid. You live in London, and tell me, there is London affects you and birth and what kind of influence have London and you and Madrid and you?
Well, I think the world has an influence on you because, for me, for example, in London. I realized like it's a place that the whole world is there, so it's very interesting, like the movement and the culture and everything you see. But at the same time, Spain, it's like such a live place, and my family, for example, is there, and I really can share a lot of thoughts with them. And I mean, it's a difficult life because in one side it's very international, very visualized. On the other side, it's like very compact, but I like to travel a lot, but at a certain moment I have to stop traveling and the ideas are in the head and
up in the air.
Up in the air a lot. And I travel a lot, but I also learn from my traveling because I'm based on observing things, and my work is about that. I produce loads of things, and in general the quality is good, and I will continue doing that. It's nothing's gonna change. Maybe probably bigger projects, maybe who knows what.
And can we say, in the name of that, did you bring the Madrid in London with that the figure of jazz?
The Trafalgar Square? Yeah, it was, what I brought is like the very handmade ceramics with this very Spanish style into Trafalgar Square. I mean, that was a really big project and a very important project because thousands and thousands of people saw it because it's like one of the most important squares in the planet, actually. I mean, Trafalgar Square is a really central place in the world, and in London it's very important, and it was very nice. It was an experience, having people playing with the art pieces. It was very different, I liked it. I thought it was nice.
And tell me about your shoes.
Tell me about your shoes.
Yeah.
Your shoes are funny.
No, my shoes, yeah.
Oh, my shoes, I like color.
I heard that you like yellow color, so
I have yellow as well.
Yeah, really?
I've got a lot of colors.
Okay.
But I really extremely like like color, and I really think color like gives you like a character, when you use it, for example, your glasses, and I truly believe that man, we live in such a serious world. Everybody's so square, and I think, man, why not give it a, for me the shoes, the first thing it was like, okay, the shoes are missing color for men, so I made a green, red, yellow,
brown,
blue, every color for every day. Sunday you can put dark, but it has to be fun, it has to be interesting, and the same with whatever I do. I try to challenge, materials, perceptions, all these type of things. That's the way I think. That's the way Jaime thinks.
Oh, Hayon world.
Hayon world. Yeah.
Hayon world. I like your world. So tell me, I read somewhere that you in your private diary draw the devil on the global world. Can you explain me?
That's really difficult because I have so many diaries and I draw about everything. No, I just observe things. I think everyone that has something to say in a profession, in whatever profession, it doesn't matter if it's politician, if it's mechanic, if it's whatever you do, creative, whatever. You've got to have a certain double thought of everything, and you have to have a philosophy. And me, I observe things, I write about things, I draw about things, I think about things, I produce things. I'm always trying not to only resolve a problem, but I'm also trying to make a question for people. And when I go around and I see, man, that like people are getting crazy with all these iPods and bullshit, and there's a whole world of like union and sort of like social that is being lost because everybody's on the internet and connected, while before people were touching themselves. And I don't know, I think there's a lot to do and there's a lot to improve, and modernity it's associated also to the fact that we have to go back to roots, and I truly believe sometimes it's better to step back than to go ahead, you know, to make something more interesting. Wait a minute.
Okay.
A little fly.
Okay, thank you. And what is your impression of a Belgrade Design Week?
I think it's very energetic, and it has a very good mood, and I like that. I think simple, not like pretentious. I don't like pretentious people. I think there's no time for being pretentious. There's no time to be any star or anything like that. You have to be normal. You have to learn by doing things. You have to learn by meeting people. You have to learn to be modest with life, because this is the way to learn about life. So Belgrade Design Week is a little bit like that. It's like a place which someone like me is not used to come. So it's nice now that I can come here and I can experience the place, and they have a story, and I'm really wishing them the best luck, you know, to go ahead and continue, because design is everywhere. It's everywhere. You know, you think politics is everywhere, but it's not true. Politics is just in a few places, but design is everywhere. From the morning you wake up, you take a toothbrush, you take a glass of water, you open the door of your house, your blanket, everything's designed by someone in the world. Everything. But politics, which is in the newspaper, there's 100 pages, like 40 are dedicated to politics and two to design. Why, if design is everywhere, we should not dedicate it more time? And design, architecture, creativity, well seen, with a good approach. So teaching people what design can do can help the country to be a better country, to be developed, and that's what I think Belgrade Design Week can do for, you know, for this country. Gives a new approach, gives a new energy, with international speakers, with people that had their experiences. You know, this is the way to go. I think it's really nice. I'm really happy with them that they're doing so, and I think you know, they should continue supporting it. At least I would support it if I could. You know?
Okay, and now we make a little workshop here in Belgrade to design a little bit to give a Hayon touch to Belgrade.
Okay.
And we are now in a Vlajkovića Street. And what you will do from this part to this part, street?
Well, it is. I mean, it's really strange that you have the air cons on the walls, because that's not very pretty.
Yeah.
But I think the road is quite special in a way. I will put more trees in it. That's for sure. I'll do it walkable, because some streets can be walkable, you know. It's really nice. You can walk and you can sit in a few terraces. You don't need the cars to pass all the time. You can use the next road or the next one after. Well, there's a lot to do, man.
No.
I have a lot of work to do.
A lot of work.
I think people will like it because the park's at the end.
Yeah.